Welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks. I'm gonna get back on the video grind. That was my bad. But in this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to set up your mule deer grind and what I'm doing on my mule deer grind. So let's get right into it. Okay, now since you loaded in, perfect. You're on a ski ridge. That's like the map of choice. You can also do it on Rancho, but I'm doing my grind on a ski ridge. So when you go to your map, mainly mule deer is going to be on the left side of the map. So I got most of my setups on the left side of the map. I have about 16 tents out there. I have one pickup tent right here, but I don't really use it. I could really use this tent and put it somewhere else, but I don't really know where. I got all the tents on the spots that I really need. So here's my left side of the map. So at this zone, you're about 250 yards away from this. You gotta make sure you go to the right time. They drink from 15 to 18. So when I'm doing mine grind, I go all the way to 17, and I go all the way just to 17. I can mean 17, 15, whatever, but 17 because it's the last hour of their drink time. And they show up almost every single time. I don't have an issue with them. My game froze. Hold on. 1 second. There we go. What the hell? I don't know what just happened there. So you change it to 17. You're like, wow. Okay, perfect. So I'm about 250 yards away with the tent. And I can peek across the river, well, frozen lake, and see what's in the zones. Sometimes I have 2 zones here. Usually there's like another zone right around here, but I don't think they've gotten here yet, or they left. But you know, you got threes. You got threes. Threes and twos are like the most common spawns. But what I do, if it looks like a 2, I leave it. So those are some decent threes. Those are some big threes that we can take. And right now I'm using the 375 to just knock down the ones that I don't really care about, just to get them out of the way. You can also use the 300, but the 375 I'm using because it's stronger. And I'm not even gonna shoot that next one. It's stronger, and you can shoot moose with it too. So it just knocks them down. It's stronger than 300. You can get in the bolt action rifle pack. And I'm also using a 30-06 for the trophies. You can use a 308, 303, things like that. But right now I'm using a 30-06. I think it's pretty cool. It hasn't given me any issues. So I'm using it right now. You can feel free to use anything. People use pistols, like handguns, but personally, I don't really use them. There's one really good handgun. I forgot what it's called, but it's really good. But these are the weapons I'm running right now for my grinds, and it's really good. You could really go versatile, and I got a shotgun, a bird shot. So if there's like a trophy bird or like rabbit or anything. But that's that zone right there. You can come over here, this top one. I've gotten a dime over here, and a dime at that spot I was at before. But this is where I got my first dime. So I'm right here on top of this hill. I can just peek down and see whatever is here. We got some bighorn, and the mule deer should be over here somewhere. Maybe they haven't shown up. They're like in this area. What's that? Oh, it's the western capercaillie, or western caterpillar, whatever you want to call it. They may not be here yet, or maybe they left. I don't have the collar equipped right now. I don't know why, but use the deer bleat. That's the best collar for them. But let's get right over here. this zone over here is mainly 2s. I think I might have another 3 or 4 that I need to get out of here. But we should be cool. We should be cool to getting this one out of the way. They're probably gonna spook them getting up here. If they're here. Yeah, they are. I got a 2. Is there any 3s or anything? No. Alright, we got nothing there. This zone's pretty good too. You tend to get them alert on this one. Actually, no, it's not this one. This is another one. It's another zone. I think this one's all 2s. I've recently started this grind. So, yeah, we got a big 4 over there. I mean, big 3. Got a... yeah, we got a decent 3 over there. But really, if it's that was a good shot. Nah, he's going down. But I really look at the trophy score. If it's above, like, if the 3 does not go past 160, I do not touch it at all. I just leave it. Because then it basically looks like a 2, and if it looks like a 2, leave it. That's what I'm doing. I don't touch the 2s or the 1s or nothing like that. I do have like a really small 1 on the map, and we're probably gonna go see him. But he's like right around, I think he's at this zone? No. I think he's at this zone. But we're just gonna go through. I'm gonna show you all the spots that I'm rotating through, and tell me if I'm missing a spot. But these are what I'm going for. I've gotten some luck. I have 3 dimes so far and 1 dilute, so I feel like I'm doing pretty well. I've only been doing this grind for about 2 days. I'm probably like around 200 kills, so I think I'm making some good progress. Let's see. Woodland Caribou. Yeah. Okay, can we leave? Let's see if they pulled up. I got the bighorn. There's usually some mule deer over there. There's a big herd of mule deer over there when they come. It's like straight 4s that they don't ever like come on time. Nothing here. We got a big 3 over there. He's a solo, so I'm gonna leave him. Got that doe. Alright, we got nothing over here to shoot. And let's head up over here. Let's go look at that 1. Alright, yeah. Now this one, you tend to spook them pretty well here. Because like, usually the wind is going in their direction. So they get spooked pretty well. And usually the buck that you're looking at, he usually is the first one to run. So you gotta be careful. And they're usually like right under here. I have like 2 zones right here. Usually there's a zone right there and right there. But it looks like they're all right here. Because I'm not seeing them anywhere else. So let's just sneak up on them. Hopefully they're there. I'm not seeing anything. Where are they? Did wolves come through? Let's change the time back. Maybe wolves came through. But let's change the time back to 7:17. Because they're usually they're there. Usually I don't have a problem with them showing up to their spot. So let's get right over there to them. That's crazy. There we go. That's a big two. Got some bighorn. Question. And somebody in the comments let me know. Can female bighorn make dime? I don't know. I don't really look at the bighorn like that. But I see they can get up to like 3s and stuff. I know dime's like 5, but it's like, is there a chance where a female can make it? And if that's a dumb question, my bad. I just never really paid attention to them. There should be another zone right here. Yep. See? Already spotted us. Where's that one? There he is. Who's the one? 20 to 81. Look at his little rack. A little small rack. Yep. All these are 2s and 1s. So actually, this zone we do not have to worry about anymore, guys. Which is great. This zone, every once in a while something big comes here. So let's go check. I haven't had anything big over here in a while. So I doubt there's gonna be anything big. Let's go look. The tripod should be, yeah, this way. Yeah, there we go. I doubt we have anything good over here. It should just be 2s. Two. Yeah, nothing but 2s. Perfect. Now this zone over here. This zone is so annoying. It's an annoying zone because there's like nowhere really you can get a good shot off on. Like a good little tent placement. So I have it like really far back. And usually when I get to this zone, there's a zone right there. This zone, I usually spook them trying to get up there. So it's pretty annoying. And there's a whole bunch of trees, so it's like they run into the trees. You can barely get a good shot. If you can find a better spot to place your tent, go for it. This is where I have mine. I don't think it's the best, but it works for me, sort of. Because usually they're just like right here. Hold up. Maybe they're not here. Oh. A bighorn. There they go. 2, 2. We got a big 3. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about the pressure here. Because it's like, I don't really have anything good here. If these zones could like get out of here, I actually would enjoy that. So, I'm not really too like messed up if I get a zone here. Here, same thing. It's a whole bunch of trees. I don't like shooting through the trees. I don't. It's really annoying. They make it so hard. I wish they can like, you know, clear out some zones a little bit. So it's a lot easier to, you know, hunt in this game. Well, in this map for these mule deer. Because, look, when we get... First of all this black stuff right here is trees. And I'll show you my view when I'm getting in this tripod. It's really hard to see. So, these 2 zones over here, feel free to find a different tent placement. Because I know mine isn't the best. And there's probably some better tent placements you can do. It's just what I could find in the time being. For the time being. But I mean, it looks open for a second. Then you get there, then there's a huge tree in your face. You're like, oh yeah, this is a nice opening, right? We got a 2 right there. Only if the zone was like right there. That would be even better. We got a 2, and then there's like... There should be some like right in front of me. We're gonna go down there. If we get a dead zone, we get a dead zone. And hopefully we can get them to flip. We got a black bear running. Maybe they didn't pull up to the zone. Maybe. I'm not seeing them. I see a black bear. That mule, that 2's fleeing. I got the footprints. Oh, that's Rocky Mountain. Look at him sprinting. Alright. Well, that's less for us to worry about. This zone right here. Forgot to go to this one. This zone's a pretty good zone. It's 50-50. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. And then sometimes I have a solo in the exact same spot. So 50-50 depends on how the game's feeling. But you can always hunt at a different time. It probably matters with the time I'm going at. So I'm going at 17. So let's change the zeroing. I have the zeroing on 82. So let's see. There you go. Already got that one. Yeah, we got. Okay. There they go. That's a moose. It's another moose. Is that a light brown moose? What the? Whoa. Where? I'm totally walking in a tree right now. I got the warning call, but I can't see him. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see? This is not even the zone I was talking about. Like, usually they're right there. So, let's get around there. Look at the moose. Yeah, when the animals get close to the water, they start bugging. Yeah, she's just gonna run into the water. Yeah, I don't know what she has going on. But, where's that? Oh, there it is. Why do... Okay. So tell me what, the moose sound like that, but the moose caller sounds like this. From hunting moose in this game, they do not... That caller does not sound like them. Even when they do the mating call, it does not sound like that. So what does that mean? I have not heard them make that call. So what does that call mean? That doesn't sound like a mating call. Well, it sounds like their mating call. This zone is decent. I have 2 zones here. I wonder if they're here. What time is it? 7:33. 17:33. So we got that 2. We got a small 3. He kind of looks the same, so I'm gonna leave him. And there's a zone right under here. And I'm just gonna sprint, because I'm probably gonna spook them anyways. But if I spook them, I get a better shot, because they're gonna be running over there. So let's see. There they go. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a good shot. There we go. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's a small 2. Yep. I used to have my tripod up there. But until I realized I had a zone right there, I moved it down here. But I didn't realize how big this little hump is right here. So, if you only have this zone right here, that spot up there is perfect. That spot is really good, because you can see all of this. And then if you do a call, they come straight up here and you have a direct shot. but I had to come down because I couldn't see the ones that were sitting right here. Well, that's a really good spot right there. I wish that little, this little hill right wasn't there so I can see from my tripod. Well, at least from that spot a little bit better. Alright, I thought I collected it. Alright, this right here. What's remaining are these 3 zones. Actually, there's this zone up here. This zone right here is, you usually can get a couple zones around here. I have one right there, one right there. This is a solo female. This is just straight 2s. And same thing goes for here. I only have females right here. Same here. These only have females. But check those zones. Those are really good zones too. Really good spot placement. Right up here. One more, sorry. But right up here. For this zone, I set my tent up on this big mountain. And I could just see the whole thing. It's a really good spot. So definitely check that zone if you have that zone set up right there. This zone, my favorite. This is my favorite zone. I have 2, well, it's 1 really big herd. And I've gotten a dime out of it. And that's really about it. And I've gotten like 3 really big 4s that didn't make it. But we had a guaranteed dime out of it. So let's see. Yeah. We got that 4. And since this is going to be a main zone, we got, wow, we got two 4s that scored they have the same potential. We got, how many 4s do we have here? We got 1. That, I don't think he's going to make it, but that's a potential. And we got 1, 2, 3. There might be another one in there. So we're going to take out those 2s first. And then eventually we're going to come back and take out the big ones. But we're going to take out the small ones first. I don't think I got a good shot on that one. Yeah, I didn't get a good shot on that one. Oh, or that one. Or that one. Yep, he lives to see another day, I guess. That was bad shooting on me. Oh, he's going down. Oh, no. That's a nice... The 4 racks look pretty cool. But the 5 ones, they look really, really nice. I will say that the racks on the Mule look pretty cool. But that's really about it. I mean, yeah. The one, that level 1 where it's just literally just 2 points. That's funny. It kind of looks like the musk deer. It's like little fangs. But that's really it. We're gonna go check the final 2 zones. Actually, yeah, final 2 zones. So this zone, I have solo here. So nothing crazy. This zone, I got 2 zones. I've gotten some big ones here. I have like 2 big ones right here. And I have like a decent one here. At least last time I checked. That was last night. So we might got something better. But I don't know. We're going to pick up this one. And for the sake of the video, I'm not going to go chase down that one I shot. That ran all the way down there. I'm not going to. Because I don't want to make this video extra long. But we're going to hit up this zone over here. And that's going to be really it. Because, like, it's really just, yeah. Every once in a while, something big will just wander over here. Like, especially right here in this little area. Like, yeah, that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, these, I got these two down. But oh, my zeroing is on. There we go. Holy, my zeroing was on. I think I just shot him in his neck. I just aimed at the floor because I had my zeroing at 300. And I didn't change my zeroing before I shot. So I was actually kind of lucky I hit that. I kind of panicked and shot the floor, but you know, it hit him. And he dropped pretty quick. So let's see where we hit him actually. Because I was not expecting him to get hit like that. Well, drop like that on that last hit. No way that was a heart shot. It was probably like a lung, maybe neck. I don't know. Oh. Oh, wow. That's gonna, you know, sting a little bit. This is the final zone. This is the final zone that I'm rotating through. My favorite zone, actually. One of my favorite, second favorite at least. You gotta be careful because the wolves do come through here. Like, look, yeah, we got some big ones. We're gonna have to take that 3 out. We got another. We got some small 3s over there. Yeah, we got some small ones over there. It's a nice 4. We got another 4. 4, 3, 3. Alright. They're traveling. Oh, because it's out of the time. Let's change the time back so we can get a better shot. That's really about it. What you're going to need for this grind, you need about 16 tents and about 16 tripods or waterfowl things. And you'll be set. Just spend some time exploring the map, finding all your drink zones, and you'll be perfectly fine. This is one of the easier grinds to do. But sometimes it takes people a long time to get their great one. Hopefully, I'm not one of those people that it takes a long time for me to get mine. But you never know. You never know. Let's go on tripod. I don't want to make anything a dead zone over here. Yeah, we got that 4. See, that one wasn't here earlier. Alright, where's those small 3s at? Oh. He's running. Let's see if we can pick him off. That's a great feeling. Yeah, we're gonna save him for another day. Yeah, he knows. Like, all you gotta do is just line it up. Bow right there. But that's it for the video. All you're really gonna need is just 16 tripods, 16 tents, and just go find your zones. Strongest is just hitting level 60. But that's really it. We're gonna go collect this final one, and we're gonna, you know, be all. Let me know what grinds you want to see or things like that. But why are we not running? There we go. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. Yeah. I'm gonna go pick this up and enjoy the outro. All right. Peace, love, and mule deer.